Ready? Hello, my name is Dr. Peter Sanchioni, Superintendent of Natick Public Schools. I'm pleased to show you a video of the Kennedy Middle School, a school that's now being considered to be renovated or built new with a project with the Massachusetts School Building Authority. The Kennedy opened in 1965. 8 modular classrooms were added in September 2012. Along the way, many improvements have been made to sustain the school. For example, a roofing project in 2009, a boiler replacement in 2008, and an upgrade to the fire alarm system in 2003. This shows you Natick's dedication of maintaining our facilities. However, along the way, the Kennedy has slipped behind educationally. The current building is experiencing severe overcrowding. A school once built for 590 students now houses 700 students. The science labs are outdated. We cannot replicate the curriculum at Wilson Middle School at Kennedy because of these limitations. More than 70% of all the classrooms are below size by MSBA guidelines, and former storage rooms have been converted into classrooms. Several general education classrooms were created by subdivision of larger classrooms. Many classrooms lack natural daylight and proper ventilation. The CAF is not large enough to serve all of our students at the same time. In fact, it's 4 different cafeterias in a unique design that makes the management of the school challenging. During the time when the CAF is not used, we use it for tutorial space and group work. As you view this video, we ask you to consider what is in the best interest of all of our students in grades 5 through 8. And we look forward to partnering with the town of Natick with the Kennedy Building Project, either for a renovation or a build new. Again, enjoy the video and my colleagues as we explain to you the Kennedy Middle School as currently stated.
Hello, my name is Anna Nolan. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for Teaching, Learning, and Innovation for the Natick Public Schools. And I'd like to talk to you about the Kennedy Middle School project from an instructional component. The Kennedy Middle School is a vibrant school with highly trained teachers and skilled leaders who know and love middle school learners. The Kennedy community is a close-knit one, building supportive relationships to enhance the academic experience and providing high-quality before and after-school programming. These are high priorities for the staff and leaders. The students are organized into small family teams designed to serve the whole child and expose them to the best education possible in core academics, computer and engineering sciences, the fine and performing arts, and fitness and wellness education. With the building of a new Kennedy Middle School, no changes will be made to the core program vision that has been developed for both middle schools since the design of the middle school model over a decade ago. However, as the town has expanded, more class sections, teachers, and program components must be added to keep our middle schools safe, appropriately staffed, and keep that team, family feeling alive for our students. Currently, due to the space configuration and building limitations, we have not yet been able to fully realize the envisioned experiences at Kennedy Middle School. In order to realize the vision for curriculum, instruction, and assessment tied to college and career pathways, tied to the Natick School's mission and core values, we will need expanded science lab space to house an aquaponics and hydroponics lab, a working greenhouse, and an engineering shop sufficient to house and support development of our robust land and sea robotics and design and engineering classes and projects. Likewise, in physical education, a fitness center and an open gym space need to be included to support our fitness and physical education programming. These needs are distinctly different program and space considerations than from what currently exists. In the fine and performing arts arena, an auditorium that allows for large-scale, full-stage music and drama productions, as well as a black box theater and TV production studio are desired. Art rooms need space and adequate ventilation to house our numerous kilns, printing presses, and computer labs for graphic design and TV broadcasting instruction. In the typical classroom and common room settings at Kennedy, our other buildings have moved to more flexible use of space across the building, and Kennedy cannot. Our current buildings treat classrooms like flexible learning commons spaces, and the Kennedy building would take that notion one step further. With the added classroom space, movement will be made in the district by way of redistricting neighborhoods and new and future enrollees to balance enrollment at Kennedy and Wilson. Therefore, we would equalize the enrollment at the 2 schools. Currently, Wilson is over-enrolled due to space constraints at Kennedy. In summary, the new spaces would support the aims of the middle school program and allow Kennedy students and teachers to expand and enrich their academic and social experiences to align with those provided at Wilson and enjoy a newer, modernized facility.
Hi, I'm Peter Gray. I'm the Director of Finance here at the Natick Public Schools. In this role, it's my job to make sure that your taxpayers' dollars are being spent wisely and efficiently. And so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Kennedy Middle School project. As you know, the Kennedy Middle School is over 40 years old, and while the district and the town has done a great job maintaining it over the years, many of the conditions at the school are beginning to deteriorate. The roofs, the doors, the windows all need serious attention. Security issues are also a problem. Looking at today's dollars, just trying to figure out what we could fix, it's going to cost over $20 million just to do temporary repairs. And looking at the building and knowing that the Mass School Building Authority is partnering with us, we can experience up to 52.3% or more on a reimbursement to do something with Kennedy Middle School. So as your finance director, I'm saying that let's spend our money wisely and not sink money into a school that has more than exceeded its useful life. Instead, let's look at a new Kennedy Middle School.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Zatoli. I'm principal of Kennedy Middle School in Natick, Massachusetts. I've been asked to talk about some of the deficiencies of working in an older building, which clearly Kennedy is. I've broken it down into sort of three categories. One is the general structure, which is probably the most problematic, starting with the boiler room. I think every day, especially now that the cold weather has arrived, we worry about it shutting down. We have some classrooms that are very, very cold, some are very hot, and some are actually a little bit moldy as well. So the heating system is very old in the building. Along with that, we have many roof leaks, including the gym, the kitchen, and a few of our classrooms. So on some inclement days, we do get rain in the building. Also, along with that, the boys and girls locker room has leaks, broken, clogging toilets, showers that don't work, and some rotting stall dividers. So clearly that's outdated as well. From an electrical point of view, we have many plugs and ballasts that just don't work anymore. The main halls have chunks of plaster falling off, many doors and windows that do not shut appropriately, which is worrisome in terms of school security. And obviously some of our bubblers are undrinkable and do not work at all. Along with that, just general classroom observations, we have our modulars outside the building itself, so our grade 5 students have to walk outside to get into the main school. There's very little teacher workspace to do the things that teachers need to do. Again, doors that don't lock. Some of our classrooms we've had to split in half. Our science classrooms are very antiquated and located on just one side of the building, which interferes with our teaming methods. The library is very antiquated, it's small, it's old, along with the gymnasium that has a lot of dead floor space now, very hard to even dribble a basketball in there, and the divider is broken, so it's impossible to split up our classes. The intercom system does not reach every room, which is very worrisome as well. In terms of 21st century things, we do not, other than a beep at the front door, our security system is really nil, and with many outside doors that are not visible, it's a concern to us as well. Again, the phone system is outdated. Some rooms' Wi-Fi is very limited. We also have 4 cafeterias that take up a lot of space that we just really don't utilize as well as we do, with a main kitchen that blocks our busiest hallway during lunchtime. So clearly those are some of the issues that we're dealing with at Kennedy. Thank you for your time and consideration, and I look forward to embarking on this journey for a new Kennedy Middle School with you.
As mentioned earlier, the Kennedy Middle School is significantly overcrowded, currently housing 700 students in a school designed for 590. Across town at Wilson Middle School, they are also overcrowded, currently housing 1,000 students in a school designed for 850. Our partnership with the Massachusetts School Building Authority allows us to build a school for 1,000 students. In turn, what this means is we can plan to transfer 200 students from Wilson to Kennedy to bring Wilson back down to capacity at 850 students, and then to also have Kennedy at about 850 students when it opens, so that we have two schools below capacity able to function and provide high quality education for all of our students in grades 5 through 8.